would like to request everyone to give few minutes of their attention. Children here are part of the Sunday school and they have prepared one chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and what it is and what they are going to do, I'm going to let Isha and Ayushi further take over. Thank you.
Hello. On this auspicious occasion of Lord Chaitanya's appearance day, our Sunday school kids present the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is about devotional service.
The astonishing qualities of bhakti, which is supreme and blissful, which can be practiced by all and is easy to perform, have been explained in this chapter.
Krishna is controlled by people who are devoted to him alone and by the people who are solely devoted to the process of bhakti dedicated to him. The most beautiful Krishna is conquered completely by love.
Though it has been shown that jnana is bitter like the neem fruit and bhakti is sweet like grape juice, these two processes are taken up by their respective followers who crave that particular taste.
The question of who is better, one who is engaged in the path of impersonal Brahman or one who is engaged in the personal service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was raised by Arjuna, and the Lord replied to him so explicitly that there is no doubt that devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the best of all processes of spiritual realization.
Thus ends the summary of Chapter 12 Bhagavad Gita. On this note, kindly let us offer a small offering for Lord Gaura on this auspicious day of his appearance on this earth. Shri Gaura Purnima Mahotsav Ki.
Everybody look with me now. 1, 2, 3, stop. Loudly.
Saraswati Shubha Shubha Parityagi Bhaktiman Name Priya Samashatru Cha Mitecha Anamanayo Sitoshna Sitadukeshu Samasatva Vivarjita Duryaninda Stutirmangi Santushta Yenachin Aniketa Stimilmarni Bhaktiman Nisyanara Ketu Brahmanitam Vidam Yagatam Parivasate Shadana Advarama Bhaktaste Atime Priya.
Was chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita. The title of this chapter is Devotional Service. And in the beginning of the recitation, Isha and Ayushi were narrating the importance of this chapter. For those of you who might have missed out hearing, I would like to repeat. They compared this chapter. There were two different analogies actually they used in the path of devotional service. One devotional service is in a form of a personal form of the Lord, and the another form of devotional service is in the impersonal form. And in this chapter itself it is explained that the impersonal form of devotional service is like a nimba fruit. It's very bitter and it's very hard. But when you are doing the devotional service of Krishna in a personal form, then it's like a grapefruit that's very juicy and live, that anyone can cherish. And for those of you who may not know some of the words since they were in Sanskrit, few of our children have memorized the translation of not the whole chapter but some of the main verses. So now I would request those children to recite some of the translations they have memorized in the order that it is stated in Bhagavad Gita. So we'll start off with Shankar.
Arjuna inquired, which is considered to be the most perfect, those who are properly concentrated in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested?
Supreme Personality of Godhead said,
Krishna, can you please hold it closer? Closer? Put it closer.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshiping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect.
Thank you. Can you give it to Jai? Children have all prepared different aspects of devotional service as explained in this chapter.
But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without devotion, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me. Sorry?
Can you all hear him? Did you finish that, Jai? Alright, we will move to Sanjay, who is going to further continue explaining us. He's the youngest member of our Sunday school, so give him a little minute to get started up.
Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence. Thus, you will live in me always without doubt. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhagavad Yoga, just try to walk for me. Because by walking for me, you will come to the perfect days.
This chapter of Bhagavad Gita has such a special message. So I guess we all have to pay more close attention in hearing the message from this chapter.
If however you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated. If you cannot take this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation. Better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. By such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind.
The goal is to have renunciation because that's how we'll get peace of mind. That was the last words he said. I'll hold the mics. Yeah. Is he here? Oh, wait a minute. 1 second. They're standing on the mic. Just tap it.
One who is not envious, but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor, but is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination. His mind and intelligence is fixed on me. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
My dear Arjun, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me, moderation.
Haribo.
My dear Arjun, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me, calculation, follow regular principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me.
Thus ends the narration of chapter 12 Bhakti Yoga. Next we have Sai Krishna Prabhu, Sujan Prabhu, and few of our other Sunday school kids. They have prepared the 8 verses of Shishtashtakam. That's what it's called. It's basically in nutshell. Let me give you a little background. A lot of our acharyas have written many books on the practice of devotional service. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us just these 8 verses. That's all he gave. No other books, there are no other volumes. So this is really the mood that he describes in the 6 verses, how we should cultivate while chanting the holy name Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So on this auspicious day of his celebration, I think it is justified for us to give ourselves a reminder of his teachings and follow along those paths. Very good. Children are welcome to go sit down next